Hello, this is Scott Pacino, editor of Telecoms.com here at MWC 2023, and I'm delighted to be speaking to Priya from Airtel Africa and Padma from Tecnotree. So if I can start with you, Priya, can you just give us an overview of what your main themes at the show have been?
Sure. Great, Scott. Look, it's been exciting. We're seeing a lot of really good use cases of how ChatGPT, even though it's very recent, how it's already starting to get, a lot of use cases and companies starting to actually apply within the customer experience teams and a whole bunch of other cases already. I'm seeing a lot of activity around open APIs. In fact, Telefonica as well introduced some really good work and tools to actually enable the whole developer ecosystem network agnostic. So really exciting to see a lot of work happening around open APIs, AI, and certainly 5G. I mean, there's a ton of buzz around a lot of use cases. I know 5G is here to stay. We're obviously doing a lot of work in terms of all of the telcos around use cases, but exciting to see those themes play out and a real sense of themes coming up across all of the vendors.
And Padma, can I extend the same question to you? What have Tecnotree been talking about at the show?
Thank you, Scott. Good morning, and nice to see you here again at Barcelona. Well, it's very exciting times for Tecnotree here. Last year, we acquired an AI/ML company out of Austin, Texas, Cognitive Scale. It's one among the top 10 artificial intelligence engineering company available in the world. They've been ranked by Forrester among the top 10. And with Cognitive Scale and their blueprints and their existing use cases, we really believe we are off to a fantastic start. We've launched our new Tecnotree platform called Tecnotree Sensor, where we drive AI/ML integrated experiences on our digital platform to improve the 5G use cases that we are bringing to the market. In addition to telecom use cases, the Tecnotree Sensor platform comes with 104 patents that came in AI/ML through Cognitive Scale and has use cases for adjacent markets like healthcare, for e-health, and fintech for insurance and mortgage capabilities. It also has certain very unique integrated photo AI type use cases, which are also patented, which can apply to transportation and smart cities type use cases as well. So I really believe Tecnotree Sensor, the intelligence platform that Tecnotree has launched this year, really is an exciting offering to the telecom industry, particularly in terms of immersive customer experience, improved operational excellence with repeatable process automation, and greater levels of engagement with existing and new customers in terms of added insights and deep machine learning knowledge of their existing CRM data. So that's where we are.
So turning back to you, Priya, Padma was sort of focusing on customer experience and that sort of thing. Is there a sort of more specific Airtel Africa perspective you can give us on customer experience or anything in that area that you've been talking about?
Sure. So look, with Airtel Africa, the markets that we operate in are definitely all emerging, and the approach that we take is very much around human-centered design. So it's designing experiences from the ground up, and something like KYC, which is really good. It's obviously something that a lot of telcos have to start playing a role in. Certainly when you have a fintech arm, the way we apply AI and ML, even through an onboarding enrollment process, takes a whole different spin, right? So for us, the way we look at, emerging markets, it's such an exciting space to be, because the application of all of the tech that we're seeing out there, certainly even what Tecnotree are developing, really helps us to actually reduce a lot of the costs that typically are incurred in setting up, especially at scale, because we have a problem of scale and a lot of complexity because of that. So, I think the customer experience theme or element for Airtel Africa is really critical, but we're fast tracking it through technology. Certainly, the things that we look at with our partners, we've homegrown some of our own capabilities around onboarding, facial biometrics. So with that, we still need a lot more help, and this is where I believe places like MWC there's so much work happening and such great thought leadership that we really want to bring that in and help us even accelerate further quicker.
Great. And then just to finish off, Padma, on the emerging markets theme, could you tell us a little bit more about Tecnotree's focus in that area?
Yeah, so Tecnotree is a leader in the emerging market space. We operate in about 90 countries, service about 70 telcos, and we believe our stack, our BSS stack, touches the life of about 1 billion subscribers around the world. And I would say a majority, more than 80% of that, volume of work is all done in emerging markets. So we created a vision not long ago, about a couple of years ago, saying empowering digitally connected communities with our digital stack. And that was really targeted about bringing down the digital divide between emerged and emerging markets through the rollout of digital technology. And we looked at the United Nations Sustainable Goals, and we picked 4 sustainable goals that we want to address in emerging markets with our digital stack. The first one being financial inclusivity. And there we brought out our Tecnotree Diva FinTech stack, which is aimed at enabling e-commerce on our platform through a digital wallet, integrating to core banking capability in the back end, but in the front end providing full mobile banking capability as well. The second area we've looked at was an ecosystem play with a set of partners. We've onboarded about 1,000 partners on our platform. One is social and economic inclusion through gaming, sports, and entertainment. The other is e-health, inclusive health capability, for which we partnered with GE, 5C, and other big healthcare providers and payers in the market. And now with Cognitive Scale's blueprint use cases in AI ML, we will further the ability to provide e-health capability in these markets. And the last area is education. We really believe that with COVID and the pandemic, distance learning has become a very important segment. So these are our 4 key offerings beyond telco that we've brought to the emerging markets. We are seeing a very good amount of uptake. We're working with the likes of Airtel and others, Priya, and other big tier 1 telcos to propagate the ability of 5G to give journeys that go beyond pure airtime play and bandwidth play through these services. Thank you.
That's brilliant. Thank you very much.